And let me know when you want to take the controls. We're going to back taxi. I just got to really be looking around here.
You go ahead, you take care of this.
All right. Cloud traffic, 365 Sarah Papa, back taxiing 18 Cloud. Okay.
All right, I think I got it now.
All right, you got it?
Yep. You want to just get off the taxiway here?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then continue on.
Right.
Cloud traffic, Aircrew 3044 Golf is approximately 5 to the south, 2000, maneuvering on I-55 for veterans. We'll be entering at 45 to left downwind, 18 Cloud.
And you can just go ahead and make a left. I'll announce.
Thank you.
Traffic, Cessna 6306 Bravo jump plane will be dropping divers in about 3 minutes.
Cloud traffic, 365 Sarah Pop. We're clear of the runway 18.
I like the seats on this one better. Is this our run-up area here?
No, it's at the very end.
Okay.
And go just a little slower. You got a bump in the taxiway coming up. That's good. Right there's a good speed.
To 18. Aircraft calling Airboss. You're good to taxi. Good to taxi. Airplane 5 bottom mic. Divers at call, less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got some divers. I'll wait after you run up and we'll see if we can take off.
Understand, less than 2 minutes. Cloud traffic, Aircrew 3044 Golf will be following I-55 eastbound. They'll be maneuvering east of the field, waiting the arrival of the divers, and then we'll be entering a pattern for 18 Cloud. And Aircrew, I'll call you when the canopies are on the ground. Thank you, sir.
That's good. Okay.
All right.
Divers away over Cloud, divers away.
Okay, parking brakes set. Seat backs are upright on the left.
Yep.
Some belts adjusted and locked on the left. Cabin doors and windows left.
I'm good. I'm closed.
Okay. Flight controls, referring correct. Double check them again. All right. And instruments are...
All 4 divers away over Cloud.
Okay.
And I've got 4 canopies. Except. Very good, thanks.
Cabin doors and window flight controls, referring correct. Instruments, fuel quantity is checked. We're about half full. Fuel selector valve is on both fuel selector valve.
Traffic Aircrew 3044 Golf is approximately 4 to the east. We have the divers in sight. We'll be maneuvering east of field 1800 Cloud.
1800. Over the left. Side drop. Back to boat.
Call Airbus from Skyhawk 739 Alpha Papa.
Right.
We are parked directly west of your tower. We need to cross the runway to get fuel.
Vacuum's a little high. Understood, all right?
Understand, Cessna. I've got to hold you there for just a bit. We've got canopies in the air. 9AP, so we see. We're holding.
And theater panel, lights are out. Throttle, idle check. And back up to 1,000. Alright. Friction locks adjusted. Radios and avionics are set. Park and brake release. Before takeoff, brief, we'll be taking off on 18. As you said, we'll be, if we have a lost engine before the rotation speed, we'll abort the takeoff. After rotation speed below 800, we'll land straight ahead, and then after that, we'll get the evaluation of return to the field.
And on, when you go full power check, you got about 2200.
Right.
All right, let me see if we can go if all the canopies are on the ground.
Okay.
Call Air Boss, this is 365 Sarah Pop. We're ready for departure 18. Are the canopies down?
Canopies are not down yet. I need to ask you to hold for 1 second. I got to cross an aircraft midfield. And aircraft waiting to cross, go ahead, expedite please. 9AP, we're rolling. traffic, Skyhawk 8 Echo Sierra is 7 to the south for runway 18 Naper. Okay, aircraft waiting to depart, the runway is yours.
Are you ready, Vince? Okay.
Transport, go ahead and make sure it's full, Rich.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 365, Sierra Pop, departing 18 southbound departure.
There we go. Better. All right.
You're good.
Pro-gen's clear.
Yep.
Airbus to Cloud, you said the airspace is clear, jumpers? I'm sorry about that. Yes, all the canopies are down. Alright, Cloud traffic, aircraft 3044 Golf is going to be maneuvering for Veterans Parkway, entering at 845 to left down.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2200, and that's good. Airspeed's alive.
Crosswind for 18.
Runway alignment, 50. 60.
Ah, nice takeoff.
Thank you.
And let's climb out at best rate. It's about 75 or so, 74. Nice. All right, good.
Yeah, that's better. Little trim there.
Okay, down to Cloud traffic, tag 1. Roger.
After takeoff, engines are in green.
Cloud traffic, aircrew 3044 Golf is going to be circling 45 to left downwind to 18. We have the traffic to left downwind at Cloud.
Traffic on my left.
06 Bravo.
I got him over there.
Okay, good. Cloud, just short distance southeast.
You want to call our departure, please?
Yeah, I will.
06 Bravo, what are your intentions when you're down? We're going to stop for gas. Okay.
Cloud traffic 365, Sierra Pop, southwest departure, last call.
Cloud traffic, aircrew 3044 Golf is 45 to left.
All right, let's go straight west. It'll be good.
Okay, Cloud. Climb.
A little air going.
Yep. 2000.
And now that you're over 1,000 feet above, you can do your en-route climb, which is about 80 knots, 80 to 85. It also gets the nose down for cooling, and you can see a little bit better.
Let me put that nose down, check over my nose too for travel.
Yeah.
And Naper traffic, Skyhawk 8 Echo.
And we'll climb up to about, let's go up to 2,800.
18 Naper.
And we'll run through the slow flight stall series, and then we're going to drop down and do a couple of ground reference maneuvers.
Sounds good to me. What was that sound?
That was a warning. We're at 1,000 feet from this alert. It gives you an alert there.
Let's go start level off. The airspeed increase.
Cloud traffic, aircrew 3044 Golf is turning left base for 18. Will be
2300 on 10.
And we'll be remaining in the pattern for the full landing at the
Want to do a clearing turn to the left or?
Yeah, let's do one to the left and then back to the west.
Okay.
And we'll go into slow flight.
Here is left base for runway 18 Naper. Cloud traffic, aircrew 3044 Golf is now final for 18. Will be
Much smoother today.
Yeah, it's better.
Feels like a good turn right there. Alright, I'm looking for traffic. Area looks clear here.
Okay, let's go back to the west.
Alright, we'll going over to the west. Alright. Maneuvering speed this airplane's 100 knots, right?
Yeah, and then what happens with maneuvering speed is you go down and wait. It goes down. It reduces.
Okay,
So we'll do maneuvering speed. When we do steep turns, we'll do them around 90.
Okay.
Okay, let's go do slow flight.
All right. Power back 15. And we'll do a left rudder there. We'll maintain our altitude. All right, let's bring in the first notch of flaps. Flaps 10. We're in the white arc. Flaps 20.
Traffic, Air Group 3044 Golf, upwind 18.
And flaps 30. And let's go bring the nose up just a little bit, maintain our altitude.
Remember, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. And a little power because your altitude. And a little more power. Bring it up to 2,000. It's about the target speed. You're gonna need. And if you get any slower, put the nose down. It'll pick up your airspeed a little bit.
Right, there it is right there, about 40 knots. A little bit lower.
Now you're still descending, so I'd add some more power. It's a little hot out today. The density altitude's higher.
Traffic, Air Group 3044 Golf is left cross into 18.
Slight descent. Back up. Come on.
North traffic, right experimental, entering downwind, 11.
All right, good. You got the rudder on. That's nice. You got the ball centered. You're right where you need to be. It's nice and level now. Let's go ahead and do a turn to the south. Very gentle. We don't have to be more than 10 degrees.
Napier traffic.
Now you got a little bit of a thermal there, so you can bring some power back.
Runway, Napier. Turning left downwind.
Airspeed's slow.
You should be right around 45, just 5 knots above the bottom of the white arc. You should have the horn on.
Cloud traffic,
You do.
airplane turning
That's
left
good.
crosswind, 20, cloud.
That feels much better today.
All right, let's go ahead and make a turn back to the west,
Okay.
and then we're going to recover.
All right, 10 degrees of bank.
I'll tell you what, we'll do another little exercise that helps with really mastering slow flight is we're going to try and climb in slow flight and descend in slow flight.
All right.
And once you're back in the west heading,
Downwind, 18.
what you do is go ahead and give it more power and just establish a climb, keeping that horn on. So go ahead and put more power in, almost full power. There, now you're in slow flight and you're ascending.
Nice.
And we'll go up just another 50 feet or so, get above 2,700. We have to go full power. Are you full power?
We're at full.
It's hot out, you know, you may not quite get the climb rate we want. There you go. Got a little about 100 feet a minute. Let's go ahead, now we're going to descend in slow flight, so you bring the power back, and now it's a matter of adjusting your pitch and to keep that airspeed right there, and bring the power back and get into a descent. There you go.
Lake Dodge traffic, heading.
And once you get to 2,600, we'll go risk recover out of slow flight.
3044 Golf is turning final for 18, will be full stop, and then parking at the north maintenance hangar, Clow.
All right, there's 26.
And go full power.
Full power. Nose down.
And then once your altitude, try to hold the 26 as you get the nose down to get the airspeed up and then take some flaps out. The first 10 degrees are going to be all drag, so you can take those out.
Okay.
And then the last 20 degrees have more lift in them, so that's where you got to kind of watch your altitude.
Positive rate. Airspeed's coming up. Let's pull up to 10.
There you go. And you're holding right at 26. That's good.
Nose is coming down. Let's adjust that trim just a little bit. And airspeed's coming up. 75, that's comfortable enough. That's climb speed. Oops. There we go. Right there.
All right, really good. That was good. Turn south.
Going around to the south.
I'm going to change the plan a little bit. The winds favor 18 versus going over to Lewis at 20.
Okay.
And we're right not too far from Morris. So we'll do some maneuvers as we head south. That'll get us over to Morris again.
All right.
All right, now let's practice let's climb up again to about 2,800. And then what we'll do is the approach to landing stall. think that's good. Okay, let's go do approach the landing stall.
Traffic.
All right, walk me through it, please.
Okay, you can kind of level attitude, just bring your power back, slow it down. You can put 10 degrees of flaps in. And now and once you get in the white arc, you can start to notch your flaps into full flaps. And you can go full now. Power to idle, and then put the nose down to get like a descent going. And right there, it's perfect. All right, now it's like on final approach. Power's at idle, bring the nose up above the horizon like you're flaring. And leave the power out. Good, power should stay idle. And then wait to the stall, and then just lower the nose.
Quickly traffic power. Delta 4 entering a left downwind for 9er.
Flaps 20.
Traffic. Red gyroplane is
Positive rate of climb.
for 18 call.
You can notch your flaps out. That was good. Now,
Can we do it again?
yes, and the only tweak I would give you is relax the back pressure, nose goes down, full power.
Okay.
You don't have to pull it back right away. Let the airspeed build up just a little bit and then bring the nose up. So it's, on the recovery, it's nose down, reduce angle attack, full power, flaps 20, and then let the airspeed recover and then bring the nose up.
Release back pressure, full power, flaps 20,
Airspeed recovery.
airspeed recovery, get positive rate, nose up.
That's it.
All right, let's pull back. Flaps 10. Flaps 20. All right. And flaps full.
Now get into the descent. Remember, with the powered idle, that's it. Now you're descending on final. Now flare, like you're flaring. Just bring the nose up to its stalls. Don't wait for the brake. A little bit higher. There, now that airspeed's bleeding off, and once you feel the brake, there it is. Full power, flaps 20, let the airspeed bleed up a little bit more before you bring the nose up. There you go. Now, nose at the horizon, positive rate. And
That's
then
coming up.
Yep.
Positive rate, flaps 10. Airspeed 65 and climbing.
do one more. You got it. I mean, you're there. It's just a matter of ingraining.
Just gotta clean it up. Right.
CG's calling.
Alright.
That's copy to CG.
Let's do it again. Let's recover. Alright. Let's bring the power back. That looks good. Alright. Flaps 10. Power's coming back. In the white arc, flaps 20. Flaps full. Power up.
In a descent.
In a descent.
There's your approach. Now you
Approach.
can pull up.
Flare.
Yep. Exactly.
Wait for the brake. Full power, release power, pressure. Right rudder. Oops. We just need to clean that up. I think you're right.
Yeah, all you got to do is just relax that back pressure. The nose does drop, kind of.
Yeah, abruptly.
But you got the right procedure. You got it.
Just gotta do it a couple more times. Alright. Flaps 10. Flaps 0. Retract.
All right, let's do a clearing turn to the west and then back to the south.
Alright, hold on a second.
Yeah, once you get cleaned up.
2500.
Alright.
Wow, Airboss, Skyhawk 739 Alpha Papa's on the fuel ramp, and we'd like to taxi for takeoff.
You're good to taxi.
90P, good to taxi.
Alright. Back to the south?
Yep.
Okay, over to the south we go.
And now what we're going to do is the departure stall. And as a review, you will keep a level attitude.
Level.
And and then bring the power back so you can slow down to your rotation speed of 60. When you hit 60, nose up. Yep, nose up, full power. And once you feel the brake, just relax the back pressure, lower the nose below the horizon, let the airspeed build up above 60, and then put the nose back on the horizon.
Okay.
And if you drop a wing, recover with rudder up on the high wing.
Hey, cloud traffic, Mooney 7 Echo X, 4 miles to the east, inbound for landing. Neighbor traffic, Diamond is 3 southeast, entering the 45 for 18 Neighbor.
And hold it right there, that's steep enough.
Yeah,
airspeed will bleed off.
And Mooney, it's off for 12. What are your intentions? We'll be landing full stop for 7 Echo X. Are you just going to spend some time
There it is, nose down. Airspeed's recovered.
Okay,
goes back on the horizon,
we'd like to
get
have
positive
you, depending on where you're down, we'd like to have you taxi across the grass and park on the west side, and we'll have a golf cart coming to pick you up.
Let's do one more.
Again, approximately 2 minutes.
After you're covered.
Feet down the surface. Got him in 2 minutes from 12,000 feet and below at the Delphi Airport. 2-3 Zulu, that was a hell of an initial climb. Man, what a hell ride.
Bridge traffic, 5-0, 8 left downwind for runway.
Alright, here we go. Nose up. Airspeed's bleeding off. She won't break.
It will. Pull back a little bit more. Right there, now hold it right above that. They're pretty stable. There it is, right there. Nose down, airspeed's recovered, and you can get the nose on the horizon, get the positive rate. Alright. It's not a huge break, but it's you can feel the buffet and start to descend.
I still think we're going to have to do it a few more times.
Yeah, we will. Let's do another clearing turn to the east this time, and then back to the south.
Clearing turn to the east. Raise my wing.
Get rid of that.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go back to the south,
Alright.
and then we'll do it again.
I think the problem that I'm having is I'm not maintaining my altitude as I pull the power back, and so the airspeed's not bleeding off to my approach speed or my rotation speed for me.
Fast enough?
Yeah.
Alright, now just hold that level attitude, we'll start bringing the power back.
Alright, we want to watch on that descent too, because I don't want to descend. There we go, that's better. Don't want to climb either.
We've got one parachute below 12,000 feet. One parachute, 12,000 and below at the Delphi Airport.
Alright, there's 60 full power.
Get the nose up right away.
Nose is coming up.
Right there.
Gonna hold it right there.
No break. Didn't quite get there.
Alright, you want to do it again, or?
Yeah, let's do it again. And,
seem to be having a little trouble with this for some reason.
well, it's a pretty stable plane, but you'll feel it when it breaks. It'll
drop on you.
Yeah. So let's try this. Just well, next time, blow it to 55, then bring the nose up and add power.
Alright.
Go.
It's 55.
Get that nose up. Now, that nose up there. There it is. That's the stall right there.
Right there.
That is it. All right.
You know, nobody ever told me about that step on the high wing.
Yeah,
So-
very important. I'll explain when we get in the ground the aerodynamics of it. Because you can actually steepen the stall and get into a spin. In fact, the way people purposely get into spins is on power-on stalls that are uncoordinated.
Right.
And the recovery, well, I don't want to waste time here. We'll explain it on the ground. But ailerons can deepen the stall.
Right.
It extends the chord line of the wing. Okay, let's descend, and we're going to practice something new, just because we want to lose altitude anyway. And we're going to power to idle, and I want you to go right bank, 30 degrees, in a descent, and bring the speed up to about 120. It's called an emergency descent. You maintain a 30-degree bank, power idle, and 120 knots. This is part of added to the PTS about a year and a half ago, and it's called an emergency descent. I do it without flaps for obvious reasons. We're outside the white arc. Now try to get it up to about 100, at least 115, and keep that 30-degree bank in. Now you can see, look how far we're descending. Now you can level off. That's called an emergency descent. We'll practice a couple of those.
Yeehaw, that was fun.
Yeah, you power back, 30-degree bank, and let your airspeed build up to about it. You don't want to go in the yellow.
Right.
If you had a real emergency, had to get down, you don't care how fast you go, right? But
Right.
for practice, that's what we do. All right, let's get down to 1,500, and I'm going to forego the rectangular course today for time.
Okay.
The wind's out of the south, so we're downwind. If you can get down to 1,500 feet, we'll pick an intersection that we're going to do turns around a point. Now, as we're getting down there, we could use this intersection here,
Right. I say between the two roads.
and you're going to go left around that intersection. This is about the right distance you want to maintain. See that second tree? Yeah, just be on the outside of that. And now level off at 15. We're entering downwind, and I'll talk through it. You're going to make turns to the left, and there's not a lot of wind, so you won't have as much bank. But you want to keep that same radius all the way around that intersection. And we'll start once your wings are over the road. Start now. And you can bring the power back to about 2100, and that'll keep you at about the right speed. And you want to watch your altitude at 1500. That's part of the exercise. And I'll steepen your bank a little bit because you're downwind. And now you're going into the wind. You're going to shallow it a little bit. And keep the power about 2,000. Though. Good speed. Now you're holding altitude really well. You're keeping the radius. Notice your bank's a little less. If you had a really strong wind, this would be very obvious.
Right. And that looks pretty good right there.
Yeah,
a little,
keep your
little
turn down.
wide.
Now you're right into the wind still, but start to steepen your bank.
Yeah, I can see what you mean now.
And you're doing really well on altitude control. And let's just do one more turn, and then we'll go do turns around a point, or S-turns, excuse me. Now this maneuver has to be done between 600 and 1,000 feet above the ground. We're about 1,000 right now, or 800 actually, 800. You want to hold your airspeed around plus or minus 10 knots, so 90 knots between 80 and 100. And your goal is to hold your altitude plus or minus 100 feet. That's the PTS standard.
Okay. You on the lookout for traffic for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Now honestly, I kind of did a no-no here as an instructor. We shouldn't be that close to the power lines there. So once you turn east, let's head out. We'll go to a different spot. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's something you should pay attention to. So this is kind of an example of what not to do. And you got the power lines. Remember, you got a FAR. It says you got to be 1,000 feet above those within a 2,000-foot radius. So we're probably not quite there. So we'll go to that next intersection over there because we got to do S-turns anyway.
Okay, roll out on east.
That's one of the things to look out for when you demonstrate these for an examiner is, you know, obstructions, antennas, power lines, because you got that 1,000-foot rule.
Airplane feels much better today.
Well, you're getting the rust out too, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's level off, and we're going to use this next intersection.
This one right here?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do one more turn around a point, and then we'll do some S-turns.
All right, let me get down to 15 real quick. And I'll start into the turn here as we get down to 15. All right, let's level her off. Now let's go Power. All right. How are we doing at altitude? Let's trim it up a little bit. Right there, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, what's your altitude?
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Add some more power instead of pulling up. Just shallow at that bank angle. I am way out there, aren't I? Okay. You want to go around again?
Tell you what, we're going to go into the S-turns now.
Okay.
And we're going to use a different road. I'm going to have you use this road here.
Okay.
So turn right. And the only reason I'm doing that is we got an antenna coming up. So go turn to the right. Now, S-turns, it's the same concept. Once your wings are level over the road, we're starting into the wind. Normally you start downwind, but that's okay. I don't want to spend a lot of time repositioning. So you're into the wind, so it's going to be you want to draw symmetric semicircles on each side of the road. And you're going to have a little bit less bank. You're going to turn to the left. Once your wings are over the road, start your turn to the left.
Okay.
Now give your shallow bank, give yourself some time to get away from the road. If you turn too quickly, then you overfly the road too quick.
Right. Well, I'm using the division in the lines
that's
here.
a good point too. You can visualize a point you're aiming towards.
Yeah, and this farmland here really makes it easy to do.
Now steepen your bank as you start to get downwind. And then you'll have to roll out, and you time the roll out so that your wings
are level.
Yep, as you get over the road.
A little early there.
Not bad. Now it's going. Now you're downwind, so it's going to be a little bit steeper. Not a really strong wind today, but it will be steeper at this point. And just time your roll out so that you got wings level. They rolled out a little early, so that meant the bank was a little bit too steep. So you just take a little bit of that out next time around.
All right, let's go around to the left again. Whoa. this one, I can tell you right now.
That's why we practice it. Takes, you know, a little bit of practice each time. You know, once you solo, you go out, this is what you practice also, to perfect it.
Right. Come on, baby. Right there. Be right there for me, please. It's a little bit better.
Yep.
Alright.
All right, tell you what, Vince, we're getting closer towards Lewis than we are Morris. So
Alright.
we're going to head towards, let's climb up to 2,500 and head towards those white buildings. And we're going to do some takeoffs and landings.
Okay.
I like to break up the takeoffs and landings. If you do nothing but one thing, you get fatigued. And it gets to be, you know, negative learning.
Right.
So sometimes we'll go do takeoffs and landings, then go do a ground reference maneuver, then come back. All right, white roofs, and
I'm looking for the white roofs.
there you go. Right about there is a good position. I'm going to tune it in.
Alright, where's Lewis at? Are we going to Lewis or are we going to...
Lewis, we're going to go Lewis.
Alright.
Now they're using 2-0. So what I'll do is, why don't you go ahead and...
Landing traffic, Cessna 231, returning final landings 13.
All right, you can turn to the east a little bit. I'll take you around into the downwind.
Final 18, number 2.
Clear my nose, look for traffic.
Yep.
My eyes picked up something over there. I don't know if it's a plane or not. May have just been a movement. Alright.
Observation 1810 Zulu, weather, wind 140 at 10, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 28 Celsius, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er, 1, remarks, density altitude 2,300, lightning information not available.
See the runway over there?
27 is closed.
You can pick it up. It's just south of it. There's
Big open spot right there.
Yeah, there's a power plant with...
Yeah, I see. It's just...
Yeah.
Alright, we're using runway what?
20.
Airport. Automated weather observation. 1811 Zulu, weather, wind 130.
Soviet traffic, Sparky helicopter 129 November Hotel just south of the field, transitioning northbound. Got a visual.
The white traffic, Cherokee 7493 Romeo, maneuvering under downwind for 9er to white.
Upper Coast traffic, Cessna 68150, upstate, November Hotel.
Please, party 18 more cell phone.
Tailwind 24 Delta, 3 wind,
Dwight traffic, Cherokee 93 Romeo, downwind 9er to white.
This is great. I don't think there's anybody in the pattern.
Doesn't sound like it. Okay, I got the runway and 20, so what is this? I'm guessing this is going to be a right pattern?
Left, we're going to go around this way. We're going to go east of the runway.
Okay.
You can start to nose a little bit towards the north. Cut off some... Yeah, that'll be good. That's good.
Okay. Do we have winds over there yet?
Yeah, winds are 140 and 10.
29 Quebec.
140 at 1?
At 10.
White County.
I'll do it again.
9er, 1, remarks. Density altitude 2,400. Lightning information not available. Runway 927 is closed.
I'm just kind of wondering if my crosswind component is shallow enough to
Chicago Romeo
handle that.
Automated weather observation. 1813. Zulu weather. Wind 130 at 8. Visibility 10.
Yeah, now it's
Clear below 1.
Now it's 130 at 8.
Midfield downwind 27, we have the report.
Well, we'll give it a try. I think we got a nice long wide runway, which is
we're
good.
going to use runway 20, but I'm going to readjust this.
Fluid traffic, Skylane 3400 Romeo, 2 minutes to jumpers away over Plymouth. I repeat, 2 jumpers away over Charlie 60, or correction, 3 jumpers away over Charlie 65 in 2 minutes. Do up or no?
Plymouth traffic, Diamond 657 Golf Sierra, about 13 to the southeast. 3,000.
Go 2993 on the altimeter.
Yes.
Okay.
2991, actually.
Just readjust it just a little bit.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 3650 Papa. About 4 miles southwest, we'll be maneuvering for downwind 20. Lewis.
And Papa Road, traffic, turn back to go at 11812, Papa Road.
Papa Golf traffic, Cessna 6.
All right, you can start a descent.
Papa Golf.
Is it just me or does it feel like it's getting rougher over
It
here?
does seem like the wind's picked up at this altitude a little bit.
Yeah.
And you got the thermals going.
Pennsylvania traffic monitor 30 Foxtrot. VFR eastbound.
Where are our runways here?
You got 927 and you got runway 20 and 2. So that's runway 2, but we're going to land the opposite that.
Right, because we want the wind into us.
0, left downwind 12, Papa Golf.
And you can start to turn onto a downwind. We'll come in from kind of a long entry.
Straight in downwind?
Yeah. Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 365, Sierra Papa. We're entering the downwind and we're about 2 miles southeast of the airport. Runway 20.
I've got 3 in the air over Plymouth, please do caution, 1,000 feet and below. Repeat, I have 3 jumpers in the air over Plymouth, Charlie 65.
There's the prison. That's the Joliet prison we're flying over.
Sierra Papa and Lewis, what's your position now?
We're about a mile and a half southeast. We're entering the downwind for runway 20 at Lewis.
I'm a mile west. I'll enter a crosswind and get on the downwind behind you.
Roger that, thanks. 50 Papa.
Right one.
Golf traffic, Cessna 64750.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 6449, departing 20 Lewis.
Lewis traffic, 50 Papa, entering downwind, runway 20, Lewis.
I got traffic on the runway.
Alright.
Alright, before landing checklist, taxi lights are on. Make sure it's
I
rich.
see him.
Shasta County traffic,
I see him.
744
This guy over there.
turning
Oh, you see him.
downwind for 18 Shasta County.
Said he saw us, he's entering behind us, so.
Traffic, 9324 hotels on crosswind, turning left downwind behind the Cessna.
Get a little bit to the right, just to give yourself more time on base. There you go.
Plymouth traffic, time is 6,000 Philadelphia, 3,000 feet, 8 to the east, right, for low push of Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Skylane 34, Sugar Romeo is left base for 28 Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Skylane 34, Sugar Romeo is turning final for 28 Plymouth, in the area 765.
traffic, 5 Sierra Papa, left base, 20 Lewis. We'll be staying in the pattern. Okay, key point, that looks pretty good. Airspeed, maybe a little faster. There you go. Lewis traffic, 5 Sierra Papa, final 20.
Lewis 24 Hotel, turning left base, 20. Lewis, full stop.
A little less power.
Skyhawk 559er Foxtrot Alpha, crossing runway 927 Lewis.
A little fast, so just keep that in mind.
Okay, getting close here, we'll start a round out.
So give it some time to float, because
24 Hotel, turning a 2 mile final, 20 Lewis, full stop.
now it's starting to sink. I'll gradually get that. Alright, go get back in the center line. Don't go too fast, but just ease yourself back in the center line. Get it nice and centered, and then you can go full power. Alright.
That wasn't too bad. Not great.
It's not bad. Good. Here's where you want to crap, and keep that center line as you climb out.
Felt a lot better than the last ones we did yesterday.
Well, you were patient with the float. You're a little bit fast coming in. You're over the threshold at about almost 80, so it's a little bit fast.
Really fast.
You can go ahead.
You want to call me hearted?
Yeah, go ahead. Lewis traffic, Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, departed 20, remaining in the pattern. We're now crosswind.
Directly into the wind. Alright.
Yeah, just square it off.
24 Hotel, clearly active, Lewis.
Alright, it's good. Turn over to downwind.
Yep. And you can, at your altitude, you can bring your power back to 2,000. Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, downwind 20. That's a pretty good distance right there. Like I said, remember, you got winds coming from your right.
Right, so I'm grabbing over to the, I gotta keep the nose point to the right to...
And when you turn on base, you're gonna have a tailwind, which is gonna speed up your base.
Right. Is he waiting on us?
Don't worry about him, because, yeah. I do that too. I tell people, hey, you can go ahead and go, but I think he's doing a run-up.
Airspeed's 100, that's good for first notch of flaps. Okay, it's 10 degrees of flaps coming in, power's coming out. And let's look, pretty slow, start a slight descent. Alright, turn it over to base. You want to call base for me, please?
Got it. Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, left base 20. Now your power's back. You got to get some more power in.
Right, but my airspeed's right on. And we are high.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, turning final.
Lewis traffic, 5 Sierra Papa, final 20. Remaining in the pattern.
Alright, 30 degrees flap. Alright,
This looks very nice. Again,
we overshot just a little bit. It's not a big deal. Just correct it. Alright, let's bring it back over. 65. Alright, so... Okay, so I gotta keep that right one down. There we go.
watch your airspeed. Don't get too slow.
Whoa. Alright, that's it. Nope, I'm aborting it.
Alright, go ahead. Full power, flaps
Flaps
20.
20.
And keep your airspeed above 55.
60 knots, positive rate.
Mars traffic.
I could call if you're going around.
6 miles to the southwest. We got the circle going to enter the pattern on 45 for runway 18.
Close traffic, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa. Go around runway 20, remaining in the pattern.
That's what I told you yesterday. It didn't feel right, didn't work
No,
right.
that's a good call.
Poplar Grove traffic, Archer 30965.
This time I'm going to hold off on the last bunch of flaps online.
Area, please advise, Poplar Grove traffic.
150,
Alright. Call crosswind, please.
Lewis traffic. Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa. Crosswind 20, Lewis.
Lewis traffic. Cessna Skyhawk 559er Foxtrot Alpha departing runway 20, Lewis. Left close traffic, Lewis.
Pennsylvania traffic, use caution 3 minutes. Skydiving 3 minutes, 14,500 and below.
Call down one, please.
Lewis traffic. Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa. Downwind 20, Lewis.
Thank you.
Mars traffic, Cyber Cherokee 27 Tango is going to enter the pattern on the crosswind for runway 18. Full stop.
This is Olson, 2 miles south of the airport, coming in for runway 18.
Airspeed looks good. Alignment feels good. Alright, there's the numbers. 10 degrees of flap. Power's up to 15.
Pennsylvania traffic now 2 minutes before skydiving over Pennsylvania.
Alright, I want to go over the base. Want to call base for me?
Okay.
Please.
Lewis traffic. 5 Sierra Papa. Base 20.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 559er Foxtrot Alpha, left crosswind runway 20, Lewis.
Start that turn a little bit earlier this time. Won't hold off on those last laps.
Mars traffic, Cyber Cherokee 27 Tango left downwind for runway 18. Full stop Mars.
Okay, now then. Now we're going to use the right rudder on this one. And watch your airspeed. Don't shake on me. That's what I'm right
Lewis
there.
traffic, Cessna 559er
Much better.
Foxtrot Alpha, turning left downwind runway
65. Alright, come on girl. Come on girl. Yes, a little bit more.
Traffic, Skylane 33 November, 5E7.
A little bit more.
Bring your power back.
Activate traffic, use
Yeah, start the flow.
20 seconds, please do not overfly.
There you go. Okay, you're on the ground. Alright. Pull back with the, there you go. Alright, once you're settled, which you are, flaps, you can go full power. Alright, that was a pretty good landing.
Oh, she is wanting to go all over the place, isn't she? Let's put that right left wing down and
Yep,
off to
that's
go.
it, that's the key.
Mars traffic, Cyber Cherokee 2000
Alright,
Tango
let's
turning
go to
left
that,
for
go
runway
to the
18.
grab.
Full stop Mars.
Close traffic. Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, depart at 20, remaining in the pattern.
Yeah, these winds winds are a little bit tricky on me. Cause it's,
Well, you know, I don't know if you noticed, you get somewhat of a tailwind at one end of the runway.
yeah, well, my winds are almost, I mean, it's
Direct crosswind for sure, yeah. And you're at 8 knots.
7 Tango.
I mean, that's pretty intense.
And in fact, for solos, we don't keep crosswinds greater than 5 knots.
559 Foxtrot Alpha, turning left base runway 20 Lewis.
Let's do another.
All right. Lewis traffic, Cessna 50, Papa, left crosswind, runway 20, remain pattern, Lewis.
Hi, good. You want to do some radios? That's
I
good.
can do radios.
All right.
I can do radios all day
I
long.
was just trying to let you focus on flying. All right, you got the radios.
All right, thank you.
South traffic, Skylane 33 November, downwind.
I was trying to set up that side slip on that one, and I was like using almost full rudder, maintain that alignment. So
Lewis traffic, 90 Fox Alpha going around, 20.
all right, it's 1500. Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 50, Papa, left downwind, runway 20, touch and go, Lewis.
Mars traffic, 933 Lima Alpha, 6 northwest, over past the field to the southeast.
A little bumpy.
Left traffic,
Yeah,
18.
a little bit.
Lewis traffic, 786 Alpha, departing 20 Lewis.
This may be the last one, because we're going to have to go back, and then we got to fuel anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 559 Foxtrot Alpha, upwind runway 20 Lewis.
I got him.
Yeah, okay.
Traffic on the runway. Let's go ahead and extend our downwind just a little bit for him. He's already on the runway.
Making traffic, 1 order, brief there, Foxtrot descending through 9,500 feet, 3 miles east of the field, inbound Pennsylvania. South traffic, Skylane 33 November, base, Niner, call.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 559 Foxtrot Alpha, turning left crosswind runway 20 Lewis.
34 traffic, Governor 7
Now he's going.
2 miles southeast, left downwind runway 24. Stratford County traffic, 74438 is departing.
All right, that looks good for me.
Southwest, yes, the county.
Flaps 10.
Lewis traffic, 50 Papa, extended downwind, turning base 20, Lewis.
You beat me to it.
I want to make sure the guy knew we were extended to
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to tell him, Dill.
All right, that's a nice job with the traffic pattern spacing.
Public traffic, R230, 96 Bravo, and then left downwind, runway 12.
Yeah, start that turn a little bit earlier because we got that cross one that's trying to push us over there just a little bit.
Yeah, there's this antenna here, which I hate. I don't know why they put it there, but
Out there they put an airport in the way of those antennas, right? All right. Let's give it a little bit more power. It's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. All right, full flaps. Pitch for airspeed. A little high. I'll bring that power back just a little bit. Looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna pull back that power a little bit more.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 559 Foxtrot Alpha, left base
Not
runway
too much.
20 Lewis.
let's start to sink.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 50, Papa short final 20, touch and go, Lewis.
Lewis traffic, 760 Alpha, left downwind, runway 20, going to be departing to the north, Lewis.
Big girl. Big girl.
Very nice.
There we go. Much better.
Very nice. Okay,
Flaps
center,
full up.
go, and then let's,
Head back.
yeah.
All right,
I'll tell you
power's
what,
going.
we're still going to make left traffic here because we'll go right into the downwind at Clow.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice landing.
Left wing down. Direct with the wind. A little bit of a buffet there.
You can see you had almost a little bit of a tailwind component there.
Yeah. That felt good. I like that one.
Over here we got a headwind. That's kind of odd. Maybe the socks are bad. No, that was good.
Thank you. Lewis traffic, Cessna 50 Papa. We're off 20. We'll be turning crosswind, departing the area to the north. Lewis.
want to do crosswind, go ahead and do downwind, and then we'll do a downwind departure to the north.
Got it.
Thanks very much. Much appreciated.
Traffic, 19 Lima Alpha, left downwind for runway 18 Morse.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, left crosswind 20, Lewis.
Lewis traffic, 76 Sierra Alpha, departing the pattern to the north, Lewis.
I got him.
Got him? Okay.
Yep.
I don't yet.
I got him. You'll see him. He's over the white portion there. Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, left downwind. We'll be departing doing a left downwind departure.
I just keep climbing to about 25, just so we get a...
Yep. Alright, let's see if I can navigate back.
Let's make it 2,000.
Alright.
Lewis traffic, Cessna 559er, Foxtrot Alpha, turning left crosswind, runway 20, Lewis.
Alright, can you see cloud?
No, but
Over that way.
that way. Alright, we'll go north once we're moving further away from the border here.
Sylvania traffic, Skyhawk 739 Alpha Papa is passing over the top of the field at 2,300 feet at Sylvania.
You can level off here.
Lewis
We're going to have to come right back down.
Foxtrot Alpha,
Alright.
left downwind, runway 20, Lewis.
Turning final, 1 mile final for 18.
Wait a minute, do we have more than one blue water tower?
Yeah, look about your 10 o'clock. You'll see a green area with
Got it.
That's it. And you see that road that comes on the 45?
Yep.
Just kind of follow that in for the 45.
Alright, good enough.
I got to get over here because of all the traffic coming in with this air show.
Yep.
All four in the air. Wow.
Want to call the air boss?
Yeah. Airboss at Clow, Skyhawk 365, Sierra Papa. We're about 4 southeast. Be entering the left downwind 45 for 18.
And aircraft approaching Cloud, be advised we have jumpers overhead, 4 canopies. Please stay clear for about 5 minutes till they're all down.
Roger that. We'll circle out on the southeast about 4 miles from the airport.
Thanks for the help. Traffic to southeast of the field. What was your help?
Now we can do some circles over here.
Yep. Here, let me take a good point here. Let's use that building right down there.
Alright.
And we'll just do some turns around the point again.
Alrighty. Airboss at Cloud, this is 5 Sierra Papa. You let me know when the canopies are clear?
Will do. Traffic to southeast of Cloud, what's your current altitude position?
We're 2,000 feet. We're circling, so we can go into the 45 for 18.
Are you currently trucking westbound?
Yeah, we're right north of the power plant, over the refinery area.
Okay, Aircrew 3044 Golf is going to be orbiting around the I-55 curve. I'm looking for you. Be advised there's other traffic just a little bit higher, around 2,000. That's west of the field.
Alright, 5 Sierra Pop, thank you.
And for Cloud traffic, jump line 6 Bravo is at 3,000 feet on the west side of the field, descending, and we'll watch the other traffic. And aircraft approaching Cloud, all the canopies are on the ground, so you can go ahead and proceed in.
This is 5 Sierra Papa. We'll be entering the left downwind at a 45, about 3 miles southeast.
Traffic 12 o'clock. Going north.
Red airplane at 2 o'clock.
I keep turning.
Yep.
Yeah, lock up taxi.
And
Let's go, John.
power. And you can just head straight towards the airport.
Gyro plane, be advised,
Get down to
jumpers
1500.
off by the runway. Yeah, I don't hold here until you get me. Okay, great.
Aircoop by Cloud, what's your position?
Bearcat, hold short. Cloud traffic, Aircrew 3044 Golf is approximately 5 south. We're just south of I-55 at 1,900.
It's 5 Sierra Papa, Aircoop in sight. We're entering left downwind 45 for 18.
Where's he at?
He's over
We've
here.
got the 45 traffic in sight. Echo traffic, weather. And jump plane 6.
Okay, get down to about 1,500.
Crossing the freeway and contact
You can take your time. Just do what you got to do.
Gyro, you're good to go.
Gyro, roll on 18. Cloud.
Okay, level off at 15. Yep.
Airbus to Cloud, 50 Papa, downwind 18.
Oh, roger.
Got the aircraft on the runway.
Yep. All right, you're looking good.
Traffic jump lane 6 Bravo, headed to freeway, runway extended for left crosswind 18.
You can do the radios now if you want.
Chinatail traffic. Parachute activity at below 6,000 over the Chinatail Airport. 1 minute for first jumper away. Chinatail.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, we're left downwind runway 18 full stop.
Cloud traffic jump lane 6 Bravo, left crosswind, left downwind 18 Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Air Coupe 3044 Golf is going to be entering at 45 to the left downwind. Runway 18, currently tracking over Veterans Parkway, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, left base runway 18 full stop, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, red gyros, left crosswind for 18. We have the incoming traffic in place.
Move to the right. Yep. We overshot it.
Not yet.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, time final 18, Cloud. Full flaps. You gotta pull that power out so I can slow down. Yeah.
Cloud traffic, red gyros, left downwind 18.
There we go. Come on, baby. We're gonna be a little bit fast over the threshold.
Jump lane 6 Bravo, beam 36 numbers on left downwind for 18 Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Air Coupe 3044 Golf, just over Veterans Parkway.
Right, nice
downwind for 18. We have.
We're gonna go down to the end and come back in.
So, this is left downwind traffic and the gyro traffic inside.
Well, we got parked over here.
Yeah, it's we won't need to refuel.
We'll circle, you can take it.
Turn off
circle around, you got it.
Yep. That's where I was going.
All right, good.
That landing felt great. That was much easier.
Yeah, Cloud's not an easy place to land, by the way. Narrow, it's always got a crosswind. You got the buildings that interfere with the... And expedite getting off because we got people behind us.
Circling for spacing, we'll be joining us back onto the 45, left downwind for 18.
Cloud traffic, blue triplane, taxi runway 18, Cloud. Cloud traffic, jump lane 6 Bravo, left base 18, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, clear 18, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, red gyro, left base 18, number 2, Cloud.
Around. Boy, he's fast, isn't he? My God. I thought I
That
was
was a
quick.
jump plane. I was doing a flyby thing.
Cloud traffic, jump lane 6 Bravo, final 18, Cloud.
Missing thing.
Let's just make a right over here.
I got it.
Tell them we're going to taxi over to the south ramp.
Cloud Airbus, Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa. We're going to taxi over the south ramp.
Yeah, I understand. Cloud traffic, Air Coupe 3044 Golf is now left downwind for 18 to the low approach. Cloud.
Cloud red gyro, final 18.
We got a parking spot over here.
Yeah, it's just the other side of that time to start.
North America 3646 Fox, entering downwind for 18.
I am so glad I changed my mind and came today.
Cloud
I'll tell you, it really was. A lot of progress from you.
Taking active, runway 18, be advised, taking active and holding 18.
Cloud traffic, Air Coupe 3044 Golf, left downwind for 18. We'll extend our left downwind and the bear tag, take up runway we'll extend for you. Go out. And T6 on downwind, you got the aircraft in front of you? No, looking for him. He's extending his downwind, he's turning base now.
Alright, avionics master's off.
Traffic